all the bony things, bro, but my knees and my elbows, bro, and I just smacked it on your table.
Welcome to the JJ and Buck Show. This is March. What a great way to open the show.
No.
March 5th, 2025. This is part 2, recording from the Highland Communities Podcast Studio. Jason just drilled his knee on the table. Great way to start things off. Normally, the way I would start these YouTube videos are with a logo. And we kind of fade in as we start talking. I'm not doing this time. 100% going to be just your face.
No, bro.
That's what it's going to be.
Stupid.
All right, and this is another one from Rooney. I feel like I got to give him a lot of, not I'm giving him a whole bunch, but give him some flowers, man, because they ain't that popular of a band. I think they're pretty solid.
I've never heard of them before.
So the name of the song is When Did Your Heart Go Missing?
The year was 1995.
That early. 9 years old.
It was a heartbreaker.
Was it Buffy?
Her name was Tiffany.
Oh, no, I was going to say it was Kimberly is what it was.
Kimberly, yes, Power Rangers.
Pink Power Ranger, dude.
It was that or it was Tiffany Amber Thiessen. You know, when she left.
Kelly Kapowski.
Kelly Kapowski.
Dude, seriously, though, do you ever watch the movie Son-in-Law?
Yeah, with Pauly Shore.
Pauly Shore. She was the hottest thing on earth in that movie to me.
Wow.
Like there was, I don't know if I can, definitely not true now, but I tell you what, then.
I don't know, dude. Certain pictures of her with the makeup and
right.
Photoshop, bro. She still is like, I'm like, I don't care even if she's a little thick.
Dude, I was
like,
going to say this. Even now, she looks freaking great. Shalay used to watch a show she did. It was like a cooking show that she did.
Yeah.
And I'd watch it with her just to watch her. I'm like, I don't care what you're cooking, but you look good doing it.
I think it's because it's just that like core memory.
Maybe, but even still like
your male hormones coming to fruition at like that age, right? And she was the girl. Like I'll never forget when Zach Morris drops the freaking banner in his room and it's Kelly with holding the volleyball in her hand on his back of his poster or the wall or whatever it is. And you're like, yes, dude.
Dude, yeah, she's good looking. She's good looking.
Damn. She was a winner.
I'm really happy that we got that to bond over as a child.
Yeah, absolutely.
Miles apart, didn't know each other, but we knew that.
But we were watching Saved by the Bell.
So a couple things.
Were you a Jesse Soprano fan or Soprano, whatever last name, Jesse fan? I didn't think she was that hot.
No.
And I wasn't even intrigued when they said that she posed in Playboy. I was like, she's not hot enough. Like,
honestly, I didn't care. Really, the only one that mattered to me was Kelly.
Yeah.
Like, she was the only one. Like, Timothy Amber Thiessen is her name?
Yes.
Yeah, she was the only one, dude. And again, probably because also Son-in-Law. I didn't watch much Saved by the Bell. When it was on, I watched it, but I didn't watch much of it. But his Son-in-Law, when I saw that movie, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's so hot. Yeah. And she's not even like the main character. She's like the side girl. She's so hot.
She deserves more respect than that.
Yeah, she did. Oh, a couple things. One, recognize the shirt? Got it at the Acadia National Forest or National Park.
Oh, the one
up in Maine, dude. Freaking love this shirt. It's cool, man.
Dude, that was a really cool park.
Dude, it was, and it was gorgeous.
I loved the way it rained the whole time was perfect.
That's what I was saying. Like the image of the clouds being down below, you couldn't see the peaks of the mountains because it was just covered. It was so pretty. Other thing is,
what was that place called? We went the beach area. We walked down to.
Oh, I have no idea.
It was really nice too. Just kind of tucked in that little cove.
So freaking cold.
Yeah, we should have swam.
Dude,
speaking of cold, bro, I did a cold plunge today.
Oh yeah.
So EOS Fitness on Baseline in Ellsworth has its own cold plunge. It's like a jacuzzi tub, but it's a cold plunge, 50-degree water. Bro. That was cold as hell.
So I think I might start doing it at my brother-in-law's house. He lives, I don't know, 2 streets down, and he put one on his back porch. He's telling me to do it all the time. I'm like, I just
once a day.
don't want to do it.
So the guy only did 5 minutes, but dude, I'm telling you, like my hands, like I've done it in Carl's pool before, and it's different because it's 58 degrees, but the water, like when you get in and when you stop moving, the water around you kind of warms up because it's stagnant water.
Yeah.
No, and those cold plunges, it's moving.
Yeah, it's constantly moving.
It's very slowly moving, but it's constant. Dude, that was cold, dude. It was.
I don't know if I just had I don't know if I've got the mental fortitude to do it.
You just got to go in. Like I went straight in, sat down, went all the way to my chest, and dunked my head in, and came back up, and I was like, trying. And then I just held on, and then by the time 4 minutes rolled around, I could kind of like, all right, I probably could stay. I'm good for another minute. And then I dunked my head at the last minute, came back up and walked out. But I was like beat red.
Oh gosh.
And they're like, oh, you can get in the jacuzzi. I'm like, no. Like I want the cold. Like, I want my body to naturally warm up. So I want it to burn as much fat as it can in this process. And I'll tell you what, dude, they're opening another one on Signal Butte and Queen Creek Road, which is closer and it's supposed to have one. I will drive there for that cold plunge every day.
Do you know that they're doing one right here by me?
No, really?
Yeah, they're building an EOS right here. Dude, this is how hard my life's about to become. They're also doing an In-N-Out. right next to you.
Hey, that's actually good food. Like if you're gonna dude, I'm an In-N-Out fan. Like I will eat it.
My thing is, I don't like fast food at all. But every time I go to In-N-Out, which is sparingly, it's not often because I will never go to the one in Queen Creek.
Yeah.
Never. The only time I ever go is actually the one in Casa Grande because it's not busy. And I come out going like, dang, dude, that's a really good burger. Like for being a fast food burger, it is easily the best and probably the most affordable.
If you get their fries well done too, they come out crispier. Oh, dude, bro,
that's actually my one complaint. I don't like the size of the fries.
Yeah,
I've never had a problem with the taste. It's always been like, dude, I don't like the little shoestring fries. Like,
yeah, they are a little smaller, but that's why I like it when they're well done. They come out with they hold their figure longer.
Yeah, they almost basically become potato chips.
Yeah, so you're kind of like a little bit more of a crunch to them, but they don't fall and be floppy. Yeah, In-N-Out's good,
nobody likes floppy.
Never.
Nobody likes floppy.
Never. Dude, that's exciting. That's not bad at all.
No, dude, but there's a whole bunch of things going in there. Like they're doing a Chick-fil-A, something else I can't remember. Winco. Winco's going right there.
That's interesting. Really?
Yeah, I'm glad. Finally have something other than just fries and Walmart to pick from.
And this is going right here on Gary?
Right here next to the Home Depot that's there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they're already building the Winco right now. But I just saw the list of all the other different people coming in, so it's going to be a big deal.
I know you're not a commercial gym guy, but if they have a cold plunge there, it'd be worth the $10 a month.
Dude, I'm so not a commercial gym guy. When you told me, hey, you can come with me, because there's some of the exercises you got on that list that I can't do at home. Like I don't have a pec deck. I don't know.
No, but you can do flies with dumbbells. You have that.
I guess I can do that. Yeah. Okay, so there's a few of them. What was it? Leg curls. I don't have anything for that.
No, you can do hold a dumbbell and close feet together and elevate your heels a little bit and squat down with the dumbbell holding in your hand or a plate or two. I mean, there's different variations. Yeah, because you're just doing a quad burning thing. It's all quads, right?
Okay.
So hamstrings or curls, you could do stand up, bend, where put your butt against the wall and keep your legs straight and just bend down. Sits? No, just bend down, take the weight and you're basically stretching your whole hamstring.
Like an RDL type thing.
Yeah, very much. Just put your butt against the wall or your legs against the bench.
Okay.
All day long.
I do have a Roman chair, so I can do back extensions. Yeah. I got a few things, but anyway. But yeah, even when you said that, I'm like, dude, I'm not doing it. I can't stand going in there. And one of the things that we talked about this a while ago, and it's like, if you go to a strip club, you know what you're doing there. Right? You went in there with a purpose.
Being grossed out.
You're being disgusting, but you're going there with a purpose. You know what you're doing. This is coming from a person who has literally no experience doing this. So the closest I ever got was driving into a parking lot. And me and my friend we were like, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. I can't believe we did this. That's the level of, I don't know what to call it, rebellion. Anyway, it was just dumb. We were really only doing it for a video.
Is it really rebellion if it's not illegal?
Yeah, no, it's not. And in fact, like I said, literally, it could have been us doing a U-turn for as much as we were there.
Yeah.
But you're going in there and you're the people in there know what you're doing. When you go to the gym, it's like you're not in a strip club, but you are. And if you ever biologically happen to look, you're a creep. It's like, dude, I didn't want this. That's why I hate it. I hate it so much.
I hate that. You know what? I'm over that. That doesn't bother me anymore. It's the idiots.
It's because people are looking at you.
No,
you're doing this
it's the idiots. Yeah. That's right. Check it out. It's the weights over here.
I know what I'm doing.
Dude, it's the idiot kids, man. They drive me nuts. Or you got these old people, bless their hearts, they're in there. I love it. But it's like they saw a video while reeling on the toilet because they don't even know what they're doing. And then they're like, why are you doing that?
By the way, I love that you just call it reeling. I love it. Looking at reels on the toilet. I love it.
Reeling.
That's fantastic.
What fantastic, scrolling, man. But you're doing it. It's like, I don't even care. But you see these videos, you see these exercises, bro, you're not doing anything. I'm like, I don't know. That's what irritates me at this point. You just start to watch people and you're like, or that's what you chose to wear to the gym. You crawl out of bed wearing Crocs and pajama pants and you want to come here with your hair.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I just hate it. I hate it so much.
It's a wonderful thing.
One other thing. I know we've keep telling you people to buy the shirts, and you should. We should absolutely buy the shirts. But we got new shirts coming.
Oh,
I showed you that new print, dude. And I'll show you I actually have a sample shirt I'm going to give to you because it's too big for me. It's the material's freaking awesome.
Is it like a dry fit, kind of like a lightweight?
Yeah, it's 100% something you could wear to work out in. You could wear it to anywhere, really. It's a fantastic material. I love it. So there's that new one coming. Okay, Phoenix Suns.
They won last night.
They did. And did you watch the game at all?
No.
Okay. I shut the game off in the fourth quarter because I'm like, this is pointless. I can't stand watching this team. We're down 20 points. And that lead, that 20-point lead, ballooned like that. It was The exact thing that I said would happen with the Minnesota Timberwolves. If the Suns get punched in the face, they fold. The minute the other team puts the screws on and plays any kind of intensity, they're done, which is exactly what happened on Sunday against the Timberwolves, okay? So last night, once the Clippers put the screws on and actually started playing hard, done. We folded like crazy. Third quarter, we got blown out in the third quarter. We were up 6 at the end of the first. I think we were up 2 at the end of the second. Down by 20 in the third. Like, come on. Oh, and by the way, Bradley Beal hurt again. Of course he is. Always is. But I shut it off because this is the little bit of moment in time that I have to hang out with Shalay before she goes and takes a shower because she just got home from volleyball practice, and then I got to feed the baby before I go to bed. So I'm like, all right, I'm shutting the game off. I'm not watching this anymore. Let's turn something on. We turn something on real quick. And then when I get up to go feed the baby at 10, I turn the game on, and we were winning. I was like, how did this happen? We were winning. We were up 3 points, and it was like 6 seconds left in the fourth. I'm like, there's no freaking way. So today I went back and rewatched that fourth quarter. Dude, the team stopped turning the ball over. And guess what happened? They started winning. Like,
go figure.
Go figure. Oh, and also, they played ridiculously tough defense in the fourth quarter. Like, they really tried hard. And Kevin Durant, honestly, if you were to ask, like, I have never seen him played more pissed off than that fourth quarter. He was just, I think he's just done. He's just done losing. He was a shot.
It only took you the whole season to figure it out.
The whole season. And apparently there was, I didn't see it, but apparently there was some got on camera where Budenholzer, the coach, and Kevin Durant were like screaming at each other. And today it came in, it's like, hey, listen, we're just mad. Like, we're just mad we're losing. Like, don't make a thing of this. Don't make a thing of this. We're good. We're just sick of losing.
And that's where, like, I feel like that's where Jordan and Kobe, those are the only two that I think of that they separated themselves, because when they got like that, they didn't let a whole season go by. Game or two, and that happened, they were like, no, fine, I ain't giving you the ball. I'm going to score every point until you earn me to pass the ball to you. Play defense if you want the ball. And they would take it upon themselves. And that's what, that was Patrick Beverly said it best. The Suns don't have a dog. And that's what it comes down to. They don't have a dog.
They have dogs, DOGs. They don't have dog.
Yeah.
DOWG.
They don't have a dog.
Yeah, they don't have that. And I much freaking hate Pat Bev, but he was not wrong about that.
That's what you need.
When you talk about like that was Kobe's. I'm not passing you the ball. Not Michael. Michael never did that.
Right. Kobe was that. But everything Kobe did was Michael Jordan. Everything.
But the sense that there wasn't anybody that was Michael Jordan's teammate that said he wasn't a good teammate.
Right. No. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely.
So there was a difference there. Because Kobe, like, he was the guy that came into that locker room at halftime and started taking away shoes from people. You can't wear my shoes. You can't wear my shoes. And it's like, Michael wasn't doing that.
Mamba mentality, buddy.
I guess. I mean, to me, that's just being a jerk.
Don't be a loser.
I guess. But
life's tough. Wear a helmet, get new shoes.
This is one of the things, though, about Kobe Bryant that I think always gets kind of like dismissed. And because we obviously love to paint the past with rosier colors because it's over with and we remember the best parts about it. We don't remember that when they traded Shaq, the Lakers sucked.
Oh, okay. I was like, listen, you raped one girl.
I was like, shoot, dude. I wasn't even going that route.
That's where I thought you were going. Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
You want to bring up that? You want to bring that up right now?
Oh, my gosh.
Okay, dude. Michael never had that happen. I get it. Okay.
No,
actually, I wouldn't. I don't even know.
We don't know.
We were kids. I don't know. But.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. But all I say is the Lakers sucked. They were bad. They were no good most of the entire time with Kobe until they got Pau Gasol, and then things changed because he had another guy. Like, we always look at those things and we say these players were great. It's like nobody did anything on their own. Every single one of these guys that we talk about as the greatest, Jordan, Scotty, and Rodman. Like, let's not
the dog.
The dog.
The dog.
Yeah, the guy that literally didn't have to shoot. He didn't care.
He didn't even want to shoot. He didn't want to score.
No, he had multiple games in which he had 20 rebounds and 0 field goal attempts.
Yeah, he didn't care.
How do you do that? How do you not at least like get a rebound and put it back up? Nope. Had no interest in doing that.
Michael said don't shoot.
So I asked my nephew, I call him the super fan. He's going to be our son's insider, I'll call him, because he is deep in the wool in this stuff, man. Like, all over Twitter on it. He watches every game. He does not miss a game, which is crazy because there's a lot of games where I'm like, I refuse to finish watching this. So I asked him, what are your top 3 takeaways from last night's win? Because that really was a really good win. We now have swept the Clippers on the season. We won all 4 games against them. And he says they played with pace and got shots early in the shot clock. 100% in the fourth quarter. They really went fast in the fourth quarter. It was like 7 seconds or less. Like, immediately went up and down the court. The minute they got a stop, they were right back at it. Like, that was noticeable. 2, Colin Gillespie backup point guard coming off the G League, by the way, was such a needed jolt of energy. He plays with effort and requires everyone else to match that. Again, do not disagree with him. Colin Gillespie, this guy, number 12, who the first time I saw him come in and play a game, this was maybe a month or two ago, I'm like, who the crap is this guy? I don't remember this guy at the end of the bench. But he really is. He's a guy that has everything to prove. The only time he gets playing time is when he comes with everything he's got, and he did. I think he scored 12 points last night, which is crazy for a guy that's end of the bench player. But he came and gave them everything they had. Everything he had, and that everybody else matched energy. And his last thing was they took care of the basketball, and KD was peak KD in the fourth, which I didn't read those before now. Yeah. And it's funny to hear that I kind of said the same thing about Kevin Durant. Yeah. Like, I've never seen him play a more alpha game than that. And this might be like, I don't know, short-term memory, but I really think that. Like, he really was it, because even when Devin Booker didn't have it, Devin Booker was playing. He was great passing the ball, but he only scored 17 points. Yeah. But they came back and won that game 119, 116, or 117 to 119. It was a good win. And which I still don't think is going to happen, if they make the playoffs, it's going to be because of that game where they realize the only way we can win is if we literally go balls to the wall every game. We cannot have any let-ups on defensive effort, and we can't be turning the ball over. We're not talented enough to overcome turnovers. We're not.
Well, nobody really is.
I mean, some guys kind of are.
Some maybe.
Not excessive turnovers, but like the amount that we turn the ball over, even if we only have like 10 turnovers in a game, we're not talented enough to overcome that defensively. So those are the things from last night. I don't know that we needed to talk about it because you don't know how much you want to say about it, right? Other than we won.
We won.
Yeah, that's...
Go team.
Couple of things that have happened in the NFL that I kind of think is crazy. Oh, forgot this also. Going back to the NBA. So, you remember how the Mavs traded Luka? And it's been just a crap show ever since. The guy they traded for, Anthony Davis, hurt. Can't play.
Go figure.
Okay. Derek Lively, their really promising young center, hurt. Not playing. Oh my gosh, why can't I remember the guy's face? Daniel Gafford, another good center they got from the Wizards, not playing, hurt. So there's their three centers all hurt. The guy that they're pinning all their hopes on is Kyrie Irving. Tore his ACL.
Bro, but he hit those 2 free throws like a boss, bro.
Tore an ACL. He's out.
I know. Did you see the still shot of his knee?
No, I didn't. I can't do that. I can't see stuff like that.
It's just a still shot, but it's like this, dude. Like, that's the best way to show you. And I can't show you on the camera. But it is literally like just, he's got this leg standing fine, and then this other leg is just completely like this.
Can't do it.
He hobbles up, and he hits 2 free throws, though, bro, like a beast, dude.
I mean, good for him. But like I said, now they're done.
Mamba mentality.
That is because Mamba did the same thing when he tore his Achilles. Came up and hit those free throws and walked off.
LeBaron hasn't done none of that, dude.
He also hasn't had any of those injuries. That's the thing that's most impressive about LeBron.
It is his longevity. We've talked about that.
And not just that, but like, it's not just longevity. It's that he does not get seriously injured.
That's why he's like got the longevity. Yeah. He doesn't get hurt.
He does not. And like, how do you? There's a level of freak in that you can't train for.
No.
And that's what he's got. He's a level of freak you can't train for and stuff like that. So anyway, so Kyrie Irving out for the season. They're done, dude. They're one of the highlights, one of the headlines of the story here is, did the Mavs curse themselves? Capping a stream of disasters, Kyrie Irving injury kills any hope left in Dallas.
They should have never got rid of Luka.
They should have. It was the stupidest trade ever. And the fact that they only got 1 first-round draft pick out of it is criminal.
And now the thing is, Luka's, I don't know, he's probably, what sucks is his career is going to take a hit because everybody who's gone and played with LeBron, their career just dies a little bit while they're playing with him because he's LeBron James. Like he has the ball, he gets the ball, he owns the team. Like you can coach the Lakers, they're JJ Redick or whatever, but you're not really the coach.
You don't get the credit for the victories.
Yeah, you aren't getting nothing out of it.
You're right, because when whoever plays with LeBron, they're either the problem or they don't exist.
Yep.
They're never the solution. They're either the problem or they don't matter.
Yep.
I think the one difference is LeBron is 40 and Luka
23,
25, I think 26, and he's also had a historic start to his career and all the accolades and all the statistical accomplishments. He's already taken his team to a finals. I think that he may get a share of any success they have.
He did phenomenal. Like I watched there was a game where I think he got his first triple double, but it was all the passes for it. He sees the court like somebody, like you just can't, like the old school ways. You know what I mean? Like you just like the Steve Nash ways where you don't have to be looking at you or even remotely think that you're there. He just assumes you're there.
It's with Jokic. He knows where you are without seeing.
That's not even funny because he's a 7-footer.
I know. His ability to throw behind the back pass without seeing you, he just knows where you're supposed to be. Dude, that's been the greatest thing for Russell Westbrook's career. Yeah. Being able to go to a guy that knows when he's cutting, because all Russ does is cut. He's constantly moving on the court. Anyway, so I just think that it's sad to see the Mavs, not sad because I screw you guys, to see their complete downfall by no one's fault but their own. I should say that, injuries are never anybody's fault, but you shouldn't have traded Luka Doncic. No. You shouldn't have done it for a injury-prone center.
We should have traded for him and got him and Durant. You could have said Durant over there.
I can't stand Luka Doncic. Can't.
I know.
But when I saw that trade happen, I'm like, I would have traded Kevin Durant for him in a heartbeat.
Yeah, and Bradley Beal,
well, they wouldn't take Bradley Beal, but I would have traded. Kevin Durant for him. If you're going for Anthony Davis. Tell me you wouldn't rather have Kevin Durant. Yeah. Well, I guess not, because you only talked to the Lakers for this trade, which is mind-boggling. But I would have traded for it. I hate Luka, but I can't deny the fact that he's a transcendent player. Yeah. He's amazing.
You may not buy his son's jersey, but you're going to show up to the game.
I would watch the games. I would watch them, and I would eventually turn to love him, because that's what always happens when players go on your team. Yeah. Great point, Grayson Allen. Hated him before. Now I kind of like the guy.
Now he's a dog.
No, unfortunately, he's not dog enough. But he can hit that corner three. Yeah. He can hit that 3-point shot. Okay. All right. So a couple things have happened in the NFL, as I said earlier, that are pretty big deals, I think. One, the NFL is finally joining 2025 and no longer using the chain gang to determine whether or not it's a first down. It will be done electronically. Like it should have been.
How?
Because, dude, they can put a chip in a football. And they can track it. If they can tell me where a first down is on a screen with an imaginary line, you tell me they can't tell me where that ball landed?
I think they can, but I'm just trying to figure out how, like what are they going to do? Because does the chip throw off the weight of the ball, spin of the ball, anything?
That's not going to do anything, dude. It's
because they already have it kind of in there already, don't they? But here's the thing: because that's how they measure speed.
Well, they have it in a player. So every player wears that like sports bra thing. Tracks everything.
But what about but like on the ball, like they like ball speed, release time, and all that stuff come from like where it goes to release.
I don't think that's anything in the ball. I think it's just
so I don't know, but I'm just saying. Like I mean, I agree with you at some point.
If anything, that's the point to prove that. Like we don't even know how they get all this information, yet they have it. And you're telling me you couldn't determine whether or not a ball has gone past the first down marker?
Yeah.
Come on.
I wonder what they're going to do, though.
You can tell me the spin rate on that football?
Do they still have the first down markers, just no chain gang?
Yeah, just the chain gang is going away.
The chain gang's so legit, though.
Yeah, did you remember back in the day in old school Madden NFL, they pull out the chain gang, like the old video game? Like, it's so funny. It also was one of those so funny things, like, it's 2024, and we were still using those guys, those old dudes, to determine whether or not it was a first down, having them run. Like, just so dumb.
Do you remember what was it? Was it Fowler, Dante Fowler? Did he play for South Carolina?
Dante Fowler. I don't remember him.
It was whoever. I can't remember who was a defensive end.
Jadavion Clowney.
Maybe that's who it was. Yeah, it was Clowney because they had that ball. Yeah, the ball don't lie, dude. Yeah,
the ultimate ball don't lie clip of all time. Good. It's an obvious fourth down failed conversion. They give the first down to Michigan.
Yep.
Jadavion Clowney, the very next play, obliterates his blocker, destroys the running back in the same sequence, knocks the ball out, picks it up, first down, South Carolina. Ball don't lie.
No, all within about 4.7 seconds. That happens.
Just,
you're like,
what? Insane. All right. The Jets cut Devontae Adams, the player that they just traded a 3rd-round draft pick for last season. So he's a free agent.
Rodgers is like cancer.
Oh, dude, I hate to say it's fun to watch anybody in a downfall. It's kind of fun to watch Aaron Rodgers in a downfall right now.
Dude, he will be in a Vikings jersey.
They're saying right now a Giants jersey. It would be really funny if he went to the Giants and became good. It would be the most Jets thing to happen ever.
I guess. I mean, you're right.
The most Jets things ever, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Did you see they extended Saquon Barkley?
That was the next thing I was going to say. Highest paid running back with a 2-year, $41.2 million extension. Well earned.
$36 million guaranteed at signing.
Well earned. He was like 100 yards shy of setting their all-time rushing record in far less carries than the previous record holder. Don't get him out the amount of games.
Right.
Far less carries. And dude, he is the reason they went to the Super Bowl. In the Super Bowl, you could even say that he was the reason that they won the Super Bowl because the Chiefs keyed in on him so much that they neglected the other parts of the offense that ultimately dominated them. But Saquon Barkley, super well deserved.
I was happy that he won a Super Bowl. I hate the Eagles. That sucks that they won.
Yeah,
but I was glad he got his. It's just because they kept playing that dang Hard Knocks play spot where he's washed up. He's whatever. We can't go with him. We got to go.
The owner saying, I'm going to have a hard time sleeping at night if we don't keep Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
And every week after he'd have a good game, that would flood social media.
Rightfully so.
Absolutely. Okay. Let's see. Next on this list that I have here, the Seahawks had two big things happen. They cut Tyler Lockett. Long-time Seahawk, probably been there for 10 or 11 years. He's a guy that could, I wouldn't mind seeing Tyler Lockett in a Cardinals jersey. I don't know how much he's got left, but I think this is more of, because football teams do this all the time, where it's just like, hey, you know what? We need to reset. Cut him.
It's time to go.
Time to go. Got to cut him. We got to change our salary cap situation. We have probably more savings by cutting you than keeping you type thing. We can't renegotiate your contract because of blah, 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 blah. And DK Metcalf has officially requested a trade.
That I did not see.
So they cut Lockett. Metcalf says, I want out. And Metcalf...
That's a guy I'd like to see in a Cowboys uniform. I would even be okay with a Cardinal. Dude, he's just such an explosive, crazy receiver.
The thing that would be great for me as a Cardinals fan if we got him is we passed on drafting him so we could draft Andy Isabella that draft. And let me tell you this, Andy Isabella, I don't think he's in the league anymore.
And DK Metcalf is a specimen of a receiver.
Dude, he is the DO.
Have you seen his diet?
Freaking candy. Just straight up candy.
All the time.
Dude, but he is the modern day Terrell Owens.
Yeah.
Huge play threat. Not really known for having great hands. Kind of drops some easy passes every once in a while.
Fast as heck.
Fast.
And 225 pounds?
Lean. Like
muscle.
Ripped.
Yeah.
And that's what, remember T.O. back in the day? Yeah. Dude, that was his thing. Like, just absolutely shredded, super quick, one of the most physical receivers in the game, would drop a pass here or two. But unbelievable big play opportunity.
His chase down of the Cardinals.
Of Buda
Baker. Well, like, that is the ultimate hustle play ever.
Dude, it's crazy because DK Metcalf is 6'3", 220, 225.
Just booming.
And Buda Baker, 5'9", 195 pounds. You think that that guy's probably going to beat the end zone. And he had a head start.
Let me ask you this. What do you think Buda Baker realized first? The Jumbotron or the stomping coming behind him of the train that he was on the... Oh, dude.
Did you hear?
I don't know.
So I remember watching it after... It was probably a couple of weeks later they did... Actually, you know what? This might have been on Hard Knocks. I think it was that season they did the Hard Knocks season. In season, and you could hear Buda on the sideline saying, man, I can't believe he hawked my ass. That man hawked my ass. And he said it over and over and over. I'm like, he did. He absolutely got you, man.
Yeah, he got you so good, man. Like, it was probably one of the best hustle plays that you've seen out of a professional athlete.
Yeah. Insane.
Ever.
Never giving up on the play. And
it was end zone all the way in. This camera's going to die.
Okay, we're almost done.
Yeah.
Let's see. I thought DK Metcalf wants out. Matthew Stafford re-signs with the Rams, which was kind of a big deal.
You know, I like him as much as I don't care for the Rams. Like, I like that he was able to leave Detroit after just getting beat up year after year there, and goes and makes something of himself. Because when he was at Georgia, I think it was Georgia, right?
Yep.
But he was a great quarterback. I think he won a national championship, or he was in the game at least.
Yeah,
like he was there.
Very productive.
Yeah, like very good. You know, I remember he was like 2006 or 7. He was drafted, maybe 2008 the most, but just good, solid dude that you don't like to see, and I'm happy for him doing that.
There was never a peep out of him about being upset in Cleveland. The trade kind of shocked everybody involved because he had never said he wanted out. And when he finally did, it's like, all right, well, we got Jared Goff out of it, and draft picks, so it's not like we got nothing. But he's quietly probably the most underrated great quarterback in the NFL today because you don't think about him.
Well, he's like Joe Burrow. You don't think about these guys because they don't. Well,
think about Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow would be better if his team would win. Like, I mean, I think you could honestly put up a good argument that he could have won MVP.
He should have.
Of the team he was on doing nothing, and then look what he did.
Yeah, take him off the team. And where's that team at?
They don't.
Number one overall draft pick.
But I mean, I know the Make-A-Wish voting thing was cool and all, and I'm a big Josh Allen fan.
I know we all say that, and
he deserves it.
He deserved that MVP. I don't care. It's not a DEI MVP.
That doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, not anymore.
No,
but
Trump
it did then.
That.
It did then.
It did.
But I just felt like, again, when it comes back to everyone saying, well, it should have been Lamar Jackson, look at his numbers. I'm like, yeah, Lamar Jackson also had freaking Derrick Henry behind him.
Yeah. Like
come on, you got to give some credit to the guy who did it.
We talked about who was the Bills running back? I don't know.
Yeah. James Cook, but I know that because I'm a huge NFL fan. Yeah. Nobody else did.
Yeah.
And James Cook wasn't a guy before then. He was a guy, I should say. Max Crosby, 3-year extension, $106.5 million.
With the Raiders?
Yep. Becomes the highest paid non-quarterback in the NFL. $32 million a year?
I don't think he's really that good.
He's
not
good.
That good.
He's really good.
I know,
the
but
thing about Max,
because he's on the freaking
it is
Raiders.
Because he's on the Raiders. The thing about Max Crosby that is like you don't teach it. You either have or you don't. He never gives up. We're going to talk about the hustle play. He's relentless. He never ever gives up. And the fact that he's got the physical tools to do it, at a high level, it really helps. And I think he's 27 years old. So he's a young guy. Yeah. And last, do you remember Zach Bond for the Eagles? They signed him. He was a special teams player for the Saints. Last year, the Eagles signed him to a 1-year minimum deal. And they say, hey, this guy's more than just a special teamer. We think he's a solid middle linebacker. He almost was Defensive Player of the Year this year. He just got himself a 3-year, $51 million deal by playing at the ridiculous level. He is so rich now.
Much money.
He's so rich now. And what's crazy? That's a mid-level player in the NBA. 3 years, $51 million.
That's crazy.
That is an insane difference when it comes to the amount of money people get paid in the two different leagues.
Well, yeah, and in the MLB, that's the water boy.
Yeah.
That's the sunflower seed boy. Dude.
That's actually my biggest worry about the MLB is they have such a massive gap between the haves and the have-nots that there is no middle class in the MLB. Yeah. Like if you are a guy that's not worth a huge, massive contract extension by the time you hit free agency, and the free agency situation is super hard. You have to be an active player in the NBA 6 years before you can become a free agent. 6 years. Ugh. It's long. And so if you finally get to that point, if you are not a Shohei Ohtani or one of the big guys, you don't get a massive extension, and you're probably fighting to make a roster the next year because it's so much cheaper to just pay the minor league guys as they progress into the majors. And once they age out and become a free agent, you let them go. Unless, that's the MLB situation so freaking nuts.
Did you see Ohtani went yard his first up to bat?
I did.
Spring training.
The question I have is he going to pitch this year? Because he didn't last year because he had a UCL tear. And I almost said UCL ligament tear. Just because the last time I said that, you called me out.
Collateral ligament.
Yeah, ligament. Anyway. But yeah, dude, I know you're not excited, but I am so excited for baseball season. Because the Suns have been so disappointing. I can't imagine the Diamondbacks being the same. They have to be good. They have to be good. Anyway, with that being said, don't breathe.
Breed.
There
we go.
That's the way we should do it from now. I'll say it. You say that. All right. Don't breathe.
Breed.
Man.
The JJ and Pug Show theme song was written, composed, and performed by Lane Hartman. Special thanks to Highland Communities for all the support given to our show. You can find the JJ and Pug Show podcast wherever you do listen to podcasts. Look us up on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Remember to share the show with your friends and family and subscribe wherever you do listen. If you're able to, please feel free to support us by sending a donation to us by going to ko-fi.com/the JJ and Pug Show. That is ko-fi.com/the JJ and Pug Show. Again, thank you so much to everybody for all the support, whether that is by simply listening, whether that is sharing it with a friend, or giving us that sweet, sweet cash. We truly appreciate it all. Thank you so much.